Approximately 15 years ago, there was a really popular book that came out by Dan Brown called Angels and Demons. It was about an anthropologist or a professor played by Tom Hanks in the movie, and he's basically chasing down historic artifacts but dealing with a lot of craziness in the modern time. The title of that book is what's the most captivating part of the story. The story is good, but the concept of angels versus demons is a timeless fascination of not just mythical nature, but something that resonates with a lot of people, which is why it's always a attention-grabbing title and headline. I didn't believe in evil, per se, before I moved into this building complex. Okie dokie. However, I'm just going to keep talking. Evil exists. And evil isn't this like mythical woo-woo conjuring kind of phenomenon. It's actually very concrete. The concept of evil is basically just the deliberate creation and infliction of harm upon persons or animals or plants that are innocent and do not deserve harm. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Evil is really basic, actually. It is the deliberate infliction of physical or mental harm and destruction upon persons or animals or other living things that are innocent and not deserving of that physical harm or destruction. That's it. That's all that evil is. It's not anything more or less than that. It's very basic. And there are a lot of evil people being housed in this building complex that are the downstream side effect of an evil owner and management group. I'm sure that the management group that manages this building complex manages many other properties, as I've been told, and they perpetuate the same type of deliberate infliction of physical or mental harm upon innocent persons in these other locations and other buildings that they own, as they have been doing and perpetuating in this building complex as long as I've lived in it, except for possibly the first 2 years. So the first 2 years that I lived in this building complex, nothing weird was going on. Nobody was trying to hurt me as far as I could tell. There wasn't anything strange. I wasn't being followed around and physically assaulted everywhere I went. I didn't notice any surveillance devices in my bathroom as I started noticing a few years after I'd moved in.